This CARS tutorial, we'll be talking about assigning groups. Assigning groups is an efficient way to be able to move groups of contracts to groups of people that have similar jobs. So what we can do is we can go ahead and create a group. So we go to the Security tab at the top and click on Manage Groups. So here we have the ability to create groups. So I'm going to create a group of contracts where Betamax is the prime and it's for work orders only. So I'm going to click this Add Group. Now I have to choose a group type, whether this is going to be prime contracts, subcontracts, or amendment subcontracts. I'll click OK because I want to look at prime contracts. So I need to give this group a name. So I'll say I'll call it Design Work Orders. And for everyone that's in this group, I want to be able to give them the role of invoice editor, invoice submitter, and invoice notification. And I'm just going to look here for different work orders. Nothing in particular, just want to create a group. In a way that this can be really handy is if you have contracts that you are adding and deleting, whether you're getting new contracts, you want to add them to a group. If one of these contracts has been canceled, you can always delete it and it'll remove it from all of the groups. So we're going to create this group that has these 6 different contracts in it, and I'll click Save. Remember, this group was called Design Work Orders. So we can see Design Work Orders is here. These are the roles and actions for the people that are assigned to it, and these are the contracts. If we ever need to edit this group, we can click on this pencil here to be able to edit it. So if we got a new work order in here, we could add it in here. If we had to take one out, we could also remove it. If we want to delete the group entirely, we just click this. But right now, this is my group. And what I want to do is I want to be able to assign this group, Design Work Orders, to Mario and Mark. So I'll click this security list. As you can see, Mark and Mario don't have any contracts to view yet. So I'll click on Mario, that's me. And before, if you watched the previous video, you saw that we added contracts for Jenny, prime and sub. But we didn't add groups, and that's what we want to do here. We want to assign a group to Mario. And I'm going to assign this Design Work Orders. So I'm going to click this check box here, and I'll click Save. Now Mario has the ability to see all of those contracts within this group. So that was a really slick and efficient way to be able to give him all of these contracts. What if you had another person that worked at your firm that did almost the exact same job? You could create a group of contracts and assign it to one person, another person, and another person. And then as you manage those contracts that come in, you could add and subtract them from the group. It becomes a very efficient way to be able to manage the contracts within CARS. And now if I want to quickly add that group to Mark, I can click on this security list and I can go up and find him. And I can click on Mark's name and go down to the very bottom and do the exact same thing. He'll become a part of the group, same as Mario. They'll be able to have the same roles, be able to see the same contracts. So I'll click this Design Work Orders and click Save. and now Mark is also a part of that group. You can do the same for subcontracts and amendment subcontracts as well. But for now, security is good and everyone at Betamax has some contracts that they can view.